The lightsaber giveaway continues. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and tell me in the comments down below what lightsaber is your favorite in order to enter. Before Darth Revan would be christened a Dark Lord of the Sith and attempt to destroy the Jedi Order, he once belonged to it as a faithful student who desired nothing more than to become the most powerful and well-rounded Jedi the Order had ever seen, his ambitions being compared later in the timeline to the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker. As soon as Revan became a Jedi Padawan, he was obsessed with attaining as much knowledge as possible. What was most interesting about the young Jedi though is Revan didn't always want to learn about combat or the Force solely, but also had great interest in the history of the Jedi and Sith orders alike, and believed that those that held the most knowledge were usually the most powerful. Because of this, beyond any of these things, knowledge is what Revan sought out the most. Many of his Jedi Masters believed that Revan was ambitious simply because of his young age, but as he grew older, they would soon discover that it was his simple desire to be the best that he could that drove him to ask so many questions. Unfortunately though, over time, and especially during the wartime that would follow, Revan became disillusioned with the Jedi Order and nearly all of his masters. Revan had many masters: Zar, Dirac, Master K, before K left the wars. Toward the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order. Although it was never officially confirmed, the Jedi who would one day become a Dark Lady of the Sith herself, Kreia, claimed that she was the first master of Revan, as she called him the greatest Jedi learner the Order had ever seen. Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then, you could see the Jedi he would slay etched on his soul. Kreia believed that it was because of her that Revan desired so much knowledge, as it was her job within the Order to collect ancient Jedi relics, and it was the desire of knowledge herself that led her down the dark path. I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning ancient mysteries. Always, there were more questions. Revan, by choice, would never remain with a single Jedi Master for too long, as he wanted to learn as much as he could, and then move on to the next. Before Revan would fall to the dark side of the Force, many of his Jedi Masters admitted to the Council that Revan was extremely dangerous, as through them he was able to learn of rare, and in some cases even forbidden knowledge and abilities, as each teacher revealed to him something that the previous had not, and outright refused to show the young Jedi. Over time though, and from skipping from master to master, Revan had learned much in the way of forbidden knowledge and abilities. After this, for several years, Revan would use this knowledge against the Jedi and to kill many of them, until again being redeemed and returning to the light side of the Force, using his knowledge yet again for the way of light. The Force will change you, it will transform you. Some fear this change. The teachings of the Jedi are focused on fighting and controlling this transformation. That is why those who serve the light are limited in what they accomplish. True power can come only to those who embrace the transformation. There can be no compromise. Mercy, compassion, loyalty, all these things will prevent you from claiming what is rightfully yours. Those who follow the dark side must cast aside these conceits. Those who do not, those who try to walk the path of moderation, will fail, dragged down by their own weaknesses. But that is how the future Sith Lord Revan tricked many of his Jedi Masters into revealing to him forbidden Jedi knowledge and teachings. But leave your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and is Revan one of your favorite Sith Lords, and if so, why? And as far as depiction wise, which way do you prefer Revan? Do you prefer him as a Jedi or as a Sith? Again, don't forget to enter the lightsaber giveaway. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.